Who's ready to exercise? No one around here. Oh God, I don't know why. I'm so tired and punchy. So, when you live with a person who gets up, routinely at like 3 or 4, you don't get up and exercise. No. It's already 6, but see, I've been thinking about doing this video since 4:24. But I hated to wake people up because people need their sleep. People that are not named Adrian or Amos, who I've been hiding from since just now because I didn't want to have to turn on the television. Because once I came down here and he smelled coffee, he said, Mommy, where are you? Mommy. It's early. Hello, me notice. Because I live with
National Geographic.
the Blankie King. I'm having my coffee with you. Yay! Kathy, I'm sure you've been in the same boat I have been, the non-sleeping special needs boat. What are you doing on so early? I'm awake. And because I'm heavily against exercising in the morning, I thought I'd drink my coffee. No, it's not that I'm against exercise in the morning. I don't understand exercise in the morning. It's dark outside, pitch black. Oh, I'll have to go to work. Oh, bless you. It's dark, so it doesn't feel safe to exercise. And my husband's out exercising. So one of us has to stay here and be in charge of the, that person. And I don't like to talk to people in the morning unless it's through a video. No, I'm just kidding. Australia. It's probably like the middle of the day there. So there you have it. Alabama. It's the second day of school today. Yes, he does. Pour me a cup. Got a little instant cafe bustelo for anybody that wants to judge me. Kathy's daughter scared her brother by sleeping in her closet. I can't do it. The exercise, that's because you're my friend, Kim. That's why. No, it should be illegal. And then, if you get up this early, don't you have to go to bed? I mean, I'm so tired. I go to bed at 10. Well, I think I sleep 4 hours until Amos starts this mess. It's going to be a long day. And then, cartoons. What's better than YouTube? And then I woke up and made the mistake of, don't ever do this, thinking about exercise. Have you ever tried mushroom coffee? No. Well, Amos sleep with you a little longer. It seems like he used to. I think Amos is feeling a little anxious about school because I cannot pinpoint why. He's been sleeping better than this lately, but we have been gone out of town. You've already on your second cup of coffee. I think he's feeling anxious. Oh, Monica. Amos, you can get yourself some water.
Mommy.
Amos.
No. Mommy.
Amos.
No, Amos.
Yes, Amos.
No, Amos. Don't say Amos.
What time does he go to bed? 9. Goes to bed at 9. Now, the night before, he went to sleep at 9:20, and then he didn't wake up until about 8. We had a fog delay. So then I'm like, I need to have him asleep by 9. I've been doing this for almost 9 years, I'm not very good at it. We take sleep medicine, but some of it is just like, we're never going to sleep. It's true. Are we up? Is this really live? This is one of my subscribers. So last night we had on my subscriber page, we had Angela Thatcher, who's an amazing like obesity expert, North Carolina. And she comes on to talk to us about how to get back on track after vacation, summer. So basically I had to admit that right before I'd gotten on the video with her, I was in there in my kitchen eating a very large slice, if you can call a slice, of peach pie from Friendly Market in Morehead City. Which I would like to say that if I were in prison, that's what I would ask for my last meal to be. I mean, you feel healthy eating it. It's whole peaches. Burton and Dawson are coming to agree. Oh, good. Good morning from Texas. So anyway, I woke up thinking about you need to be drinking water and you need to get your body moving. Not like committing to like some amazing exercise thing, but like my biggest, do you remember the days of your simple giveaways and dinner videos with your family? A wedge, thank you. You lose weight without exercise. I put on my Apple Watch because I'm going to count my steps. Stress eating is hard for me. Yeah, big time. So I've been taking Kathy this medicine, Saxenda, which is a daily shot. And it is, I'm up 6 pounds. I'd lost 30 pounds on it over about 8 months. So it's pretty good, and it makes you not crave things. But then on vacation, I didn't take it. That's a mistake. I always thought it was just I was lazy and had no willpower, but your brain like produces some sort of insane something that tells you, oh, you're hungry, you're hungry, you're hungry. So my whole life I thought I was just really hungry. Come to find out, I'm not hungry. No, I'm not hungry. My brain is just trying to trick me into thinking I am. You know why people are thin that are thin? And they say, I'm just thin. It's because their brain just doesn't tell them to eat sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits every morning.
Spaghetti on top of the bicycle.
I see that bowl of spaghetti on top of the bicycle. My watch is just dinged. Now you know the shots work. Well, that's true. Start your day with a moment of mindfulness to help you be more present. Help me be more present. How can I be present? I'm here. I'm awake, drinking coffee. Well, so come to find out, you can get the medicine from pharmacies in Canada, and it's like 1/4 of the price if your insurance doesn't cover it. Mine happens to for 5 minutes. We'll see how long Blue Cross Blue Shield does that. It's doubtful, but it does right now. Oh, no. What I was going to say, though. So last night in the subscriber video, we were having this, drink water. I can't remember all the things. Planning. What about when you work and you go places? Intermittent fasting, which is a big thing. Not eating breakfast, blah, blah, blah. And I was like thinking, I'm going to get up and exercise. No, I wasn't thinking that. Sorry, that was a lie. I just said that. I just thought I'm going to get up and think about exercise. So I wake up, I go on Instagram. Instagram is a slippery slope in the morning. Because you know what you start doing? It suggests to you these people you should follow. I'm pretty sure that Instagram has never suggested me to anyone. Follow this person if you like instant coffee, you're a little bit chubby, you wake up early with somebody with autism. Like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. Well, Instagram has decided that what I like to see, which is totally not true, it's like Instagram is the devil, that I want to see big families, mothers with typically at least 5 children, kind of like in my face, I had more than you. A lot of times same sex, and they all match and they look good. And when I look at these pictures, all I can think about is, how does that mother have it all together? Does thinking about exercise count as exercise? It sure makes me tired, so I would hope so. The back to school pictures, I made the back to school. People have their matching backpacks on. Their shoes look good. Their hair is brushed. They've got those signs. Where are y'all getting these signs? Is everybody like taking over Hobby Lobby? So annoying to me. Like, I want to do the sign, and I'm unwilling to, because I don't want to make some other mother feel inadequate out there, like myself. What time do you get up with Amos? Well, in the summer we got up about 8, but we slept together. Right now I'm trying to get him to sleep in his bed, which is not working. He gets in our bed, and then he says, say hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Hi. Watch. Hi. Today he's wearing his football outfit for school. We sleep in our clothes the night before.
Oh, get out my face.
Get out of my face. Who woke me up in the night? Mister? Who wants to get a haircut?
Help,
Help.
help.
Oh, my blankies. All my blankies.
Help, help.
Oh, yeah, you need to subscribe. I'm glad the signs weren't a thing. I know. And then I have all these friends that have the signs. My friend Mary Scott. And then they're going to be like, you hate my sign. I do not. I do not hate your sign. I just think you're trying to make me miserable. No. But the matching and the amazing birthday parties and the clothes. Meanwhile, my 8-year-old is wearing a Portugal soccer uniform that we bought on the streets of Rome. So it's not even like a real one. There's evidently like a whole fake outlet for those. And Blair wanted him to wear it yesterday. She was like, can he wear that for the first day of school? And I was like, no. She was like, you know he wants to. I mean, when I was in the 2nd grade, you know, you let me wear what I want to. I was like, this is true. My daughter, all these other 2nd grade little girls have on like the right little dresses with an apple for their teacher. Not Blair. She wore like raggedy Nike shorts and like a crappy t-shirt. Similar to what her mother has on. Camp Seagull Counselor in Training t-shirt. How do you subscribe? Oh, I'll put in the thing jiggy. My teenage sons will be on later today. We're going to be doing a subscriber video tonight instead of this morning. My 16 and 15-year-olds are cooking dinner. So that is sort of a flashback cooking dinner, and they're doing everything. They're going to the grocery store, and they're cooking. And the last I heard, they were making chicken coq au vin. I don't know what chicken coq au vin is, and I'm pretty much sure they don't either. So you never know what you're going to see behind the scenes at the Woodhouse. You just never know. Today you're going to see me going to the grocery store I'm impressed you were up this early. It's because I've been out for like 2 hours. I mean, I have nothing else to do. I can't watch TV because Dodo Bird's in here. I'm getting another television for him to watch. You're comparing too much with others. You were raised with that cycle. Oh, you must break the cycle. Oh, I like this person. So don't fret. They're rolling together. Be grateful for your uniqueness. Uniqua. She's on Backyardigans. Oh, uniqueness. My boys go off to school, boarding school. We take them on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday. And that's a topic that they're going to be tackling this week too, because that is confusing to people who struggle with your 9th and 11th grader going off to school, which I admit, it feels a little odd to me. Last night we went to a high school soccer game, Russell and I, and it was so fun. And I was like, I am missing out on this opportunity. I don't get to go to every sports game and talk to the other parents. And I would like it. But they like it, what they're doing. And we just are rolling with what feels right. I told Amos's teacher yesterday, I was like, I'm just trying to follow my gut a little better this year.
The night of the Monkey Man. Ouch! That hurts.
You hurt your finger?
Yes.
Let's see it. This one?
Yes.
Well, okay.
The Monkey Man of my nightmare.
Okay, Boogeyman of the Night.
Monkey Man in the nightmare.
Do you feel you miss them? No, yes. I miss them. I mean, I birthed them. I miss them. But I think it's like when to me, here's what it feels like. I went off to boarding school in the 9th grade. My husband went off. Most of us accept that our children go off to college, right? Now, in some countries, they do not. And they might think you're crazy. In some countries, kids go to boarding school at 7. That feels crazy to me. So I think some of it is what you know. My oldest has been happy. He's enjoyed the education. What river is that outside the window? That is not the river. That is the Albemarle Sound. One of the largest, I think it's the largest fresh body of water on Earth. Or maybe I made that up. It's rare to see it this quiet. There's also no internet out there. Will Amos be tired today? I don't know if he'll be tired or not. Okay, go on out. This is the other thing I do in the morning is wrangle animals. Speaking of the devil, here comes Honor, the service dog. She sleeps in. Good morning, Wisconsin. Honor.
The circus dog.
Not the circus dog, the service dog, silly.
The service dog.
Yeah. Honor, would you like to be a circus dog?
The service dog.
Service dog.
The department dog.
Oh, school and math. Oh.
Department dog.
The who?
Department dog. Rescue service.
They won't come home until they have Thanksgiving. No, they'll come home in October. We see them at least every month. And this year we're going to try to see them a little bit more to go to, depending on what sports they play. My son Russell's either going to do football or crew, which I was like, crew can't be that hard. You're just rowing a boat. That might be the same time that I decided I was going to play the trumpet because it only had those 3 buttons. actually was harder than I thought. Oh, I just can't. I really like music, but I wasn't any good at it. So anyway, now I forgot what I was talking about. You know, so they come home, they'll be excited. You know, education where we live is, we have the most amazing teachers. North Carolina, we have this case called the Leandra case, and it's going to be a big deal. So the way that money is distributed in our state, a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. Is based on property taxes, essentially. I remember in grad school, it was 3 lines on the chalkboard. And so we have amazing teachers where we live. We get less money. And when you look at the programs that are offered in Charlotte or Raleigh, foreign languages, you know, it's not that they don't want to offer it in small school systems like mine. There's no money to pay people to do it. That's the simple matter. And with the General Assembly, whether you fancy yourself a Republican or a Democrat, the truth is the General Assembly, some of them at least, what's all
Don't
this?
show me.
I'm not showing you. Why are you being grumpy to me? I just woke up. They are slowly destroying public education. And that's not the teacher's fault. So now teachers in North Carolina don't get, watch the next episode, all right, don't get health insurance once they retire. Which one? Robot Rampage. Okay. They don't make much money, so you can work a long, long time. They do by semester, and that's how it is in Columbus County. Need resources that aren't available. We have high poverty. We're just getting started on free and reduced lunch again, having to apply for it. The last 2 years it's been free. I did a campaign for the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. Like, why don't we have this free all the time? And somebody was like, you need to feed your children breakfast. I mean, you know what? We pay for a lot of things. That would be great. I love sending Amos to school to be able to eat breakfast. So anyway, my children are at a school that you have to pay for. And guess what? They have all these opportunities and classes they can take because of that. And North Carolina could be just as good if we had more money. It comes down to money. It really is. It's plain and simple truth. The other thing, so we're losing teachers. It's hard to hire teachers where we live. So you look at something like the Teaching Fellows program, which was in North Carolina, and my friend Elizabeth and I were saying it's back, but it's like half funded. It's not nearly as good. When I taught at NC State as a grad student, I taught School and Society, which is a Teaching Fellows class. You get to go to school for free, and then you commit to teaching in the state. I think it was like 3 years or 5 years. Blair last year at middle school in 6th grade had 6 or 7 social studies teachers. That didn't happen in Raleigh. How is she supposed to get an education with no teacher? So that's not the school's fault. That's not the teacher's fault. That's the people behind how much are we going to pay teachers and how much are we going to cut them. The other thing is you have the school voucher program. So vouchers, the General Assembly approved a bunch of money for more vouchers. Vouchers give people choice, which I'm not totally against. But school choice, and this is a whole separate video, but school choice. So if we give a voucher to a private school, the private school can start whenever they want. They don't have to wait till the end of August. And they don't have to do all the testing that the traditional public schools do. So they benefit, they get the money, and they don't have to follow the rules. Well, of course, people are going to love the private schools that do that. I mean, who wants to do testing? Not my public school teachers. And then you wonder why they're leaving. Anyway, people might think, well, she sent her kids to private high school. She doesn't really give a shit about public schools. It's just not true. My children have been given an opportunity by their grandparents to get an amazing education, and they're taking advantage of it. But that doesn't mean that I don't want public education in North Carolina to be as good as it possibly can. And right now, it is not. Right now, it is not. And I think in the long run, it's going to be a really expensive choice when our public education system is further dismantled. You have to think about people are going to drop out of school, more likely to go to prison. Prison's expensive. Funding education is just important to me. My in-laws were like, come to this, fundraiser. People love to do a campaign for politicians. And I'm like, well, what do they think about education? I want to understand. And a lot of them don't, they can't even tell you. They don't know. They think school choice is great. They can't tell you, well, why are we spending millions of dollars to fund private schools and the private schools don't have to follow any rules? That seems odd. Oh. Anyway, your public school system is important. The Amoses of the world, that's where they're going to be. People in my small town, there's one little private school to go to. Most people can't afford boarding school, or they don't live somewhere with a big fancy private school. It's what separates us from other countries. And we want people to be teachers. We want, like in Pennsylvania, it's still considered, it's a real privilege to be a teacher. We want to have it be a career that people want to do. Back in the day, it was like being a teacher, you're like, wow, you're a teacher. And that's important. There is no harder job. Amos did talk about school. He said he saw our friend Ansley and her dad Ken, and he said, did you have a good day? And I said, oh, Amos, did you have a good day? And then he said, was it fun? Which means it was fun, I think. His sister's snarkily laughing. Okay, now I gotta go get the day started. Subscribers, carry on. I'll put a link in the video. Hey, Terry, we did have a good day. I hope y'all did. If you need more behind the scenes video of chaos and backyardigans, you found it. Bye. And 16 and 15-year-old boys missing cooking dinner.